Hello everyone, my name is Swati Singh. I run the fashion and lifestyle blog GlossyCocktail, and this is my first ever YouTube video. So this year has been quite good for me. I started my own blog and I think I've been doing quite good, but you know, I wanted to do more into the whole creative thing, so I thought that I should learn Final Cut Pro and maybe, you know, extend my own skill sets, as you say in business. So this is my first ever YouTube video. So this video is going to be about my 2017 favorites, my beauty favorites, my makeup favorites, and some of my lifestyle favorites. So let's get started. For beauty and makeup, let's start with, you know, how I do my makeup. So first of all, let's talk about primer. So the primer that I have been really loving this past year was the Smashbox water primer. This is my second bottle and I have already used the small size, the travel size, and then I bought the travel size just to see how it is, and then I bought the full size, and then this is my second full size bottle. So you can say I really love it. I'm not sure if it really does anything, but you know, it gives my skin a really nice hydration, which it needs. I mean, my skin type is basically, you know, oily combination, but then I don't know what happens when I apply my makeup. It gets really dry, so like my forehead, my chin, my nose, and this thing really helps me with that. I just spray it all over my face before I apply my foundation, but after applying my moisturizer and everything, I sometimes go with another primer if I want, but most of the times this does the trick. So Photo Finish Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. That's a mouthful. Okay, so now after that comes your base. So for foundation, I've been loving two things lately. One thing that I really used this past year was this NARS Tinted Moisturizer. Not sure if it's showing it right or not. Not sure. Okay, so this tinted moisturizer, I never used tinted moisturizer before this one. I always thought that I was a full coverage kind of person, but this has been really good. I used this the whole summer, and it's really lightweight, but it has got good coverage, you know. Like I used to use Estee Lauder foundation, and that's good, but it's kind of thick, and also that has SPF, so you know, when you wear that to events, it has got flashback. But this thing also has flashback, but you know, it's not that much as the Estee Lauder foundation. And after Rihanna launched her Fenty Beauty foundation, like Fenty Beauty line, I got her foundation. This was like sold out, and every store that I went to, this was sold out online. I'm in shade, oh, I forgot to say, in NARS, I am in shade Annapurna. Yeah. That's medium too, and I really like it. Now the other one that I really like is this foundation. This has been a game changer for me. It's got good coverage, it's lightweight, no SPF, and this shade matches me perfectly. Anyone whom I have talked to about the foundation, everyone raves about the color range that it has got. So really good foundation if you're looking for a good coverage, lightweight foundation. But I would say one thing, I'm not sure if it would be good for dry skin people. It's really good for me, but I'm not sure if it'll be good for dry skin people, so you know, just putting it out there. Now after that, oh, a concealer that has changed my life. This thing right here. It's the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I just take a blending brush, a big fluffy brush, and put it and dab it in the concealer, and then put it on my face, and then just blend it out with my beauty blender. It works like a magic. It has got such good coverage. Like I have got good amount of eye bags, but this thing is so good. It covers it all up. It's not cakey. It's not really that much runny either. You know, it has got that perfect amount of consistency that it works really good on your face. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think it would work really well for dry skin as well. I mean, I have got oily skin, and it's really good. It doesn't accentuate my pores or anything, so it's really good. It's a really good conditioner. It's a really good concealer. Okay, now let's move on to our face. So another palette that I have been loving and using this whole year is this Chrissy Teigen palette with Becca. One of my favorite thing out of this palette is this bronzer right here. It's in the shade Malibu Soleil. So I mean, you can actually tell how much I love this. I'm actually hitting pan, and I don't think they have this in a full-size pan, and I really hope they do, because this matches me so well. Like, I have this on right now, and it's the perfect color of bronzer for me. I'm not really someone who does contouring that much, so you know, a good bronzer really good for me. And I also really like the shade of blush here. It's really pigmented, so you have to use it with a light hand, but it works really well. And the two highlighters are also really good for my skin tone. So all in all, my favorite palette this year, hands down. Okay, and then, now let's move on to your eyes, the mascara. I was looking everywhere for a good mascara. I used Too Faced Better Than Sex, and then Roller Lash from Benefit. I also used another one. I don't remember the name of the other Benefit mascara, but it wasn't really doing much for me. So in Sephora, I was like looking for mascaras, and I was like, okay, let's give this a try from Givenchy, and it has got a really weird kind of wand. If you see, it can like bend. If you see, it can bend like this, which is kind of weird, but I don't really use it like this. I just use it like this. But what I really like is that it separates my lashes perfectly. Like, I'm not sure if you can see them right now, but it does really good job at doing that. And then I top it up with this Lancome Hypnose Drama. It's the consistency of this is kind of runny, not runny, but it's more liquid than a few of the other concealers that I've tried, but it works well for me. It coats them well. It gives them a little bit of a clumpy effect, but not really, you know. So it elongates them and it makes them fuller, that I really like. So I use a combination of these two, and they have worked really good for me. So yeah, these are my two favorite mascaras for this year. Alright, now let's move on to my lipsticks. If you have followed my blog for some time, you know that I love a good red lip. So I have 4 of these here, right here. Yes, these are all red. I'm pretty sure there are different shades, a little bit different of shades of red, but they're all red. So I've got 3 reds, and I've got 3 reds, and I've got one kind of a nude shade for me. So the first one is from YSL. The shade name is Orange Imagine, and the shade number is 201. So it's a really pretty orangey red, as you can tell, and this is in matte. I mean, this is matte, so this stays on all day. It smells really good. I'm a sucker for a good smell, so it smells really good when I put it on my lips. It stays all day. It gives a really nice orangish red. I mean, it's orangish, but not really, you know what I mean? So this is a good shade of red for if you have skin tone similar to mine. So really good. Another one that I really like is this one from Dior. I actually got this in a gift set from Dior for myself, you know, just so this is in Dior 999. I think everybody knows Dior 999. They have like different consistencies. Like they have this in matte, they have this in liquid, they have this in metallic. But I got the lipstick in matte formula. I'm not sure if you can see it that well here, but it's a really beautiful red. I'll show you. As you can see, it's got a really beautiful shade of red, and I'm not sure how much different it is from the one from YSL, but as you can tell by seeing these two, they are quite different. The one from YSL is kind of orangish, but the one from Dior is like really red. So So yeah, these two are like my favorite lipstick form in red. And then another red that I really like, I just got, and this was also in another of the gift sets. This is from Burberry. They have 3 more shades. I like the other 2 shades, but one of them is like really nude for me. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be using it at all. So this is another one from Burberry that I really like. What I really love about this is that it's not exactly like, I like the consistency. It's kind of moussey, and you know, it gives, like, even after it has worn off, it gives your shade that nice red tint that stays on even after you have eaten, and after the whole day when you get home and look yourself in the mirror, you would still see you have red stain on your lips. So I like that about this. Like, if I know that I have a long day ahead of me, this is something that I really like putting on. So yeah, those are the 3 red lipsticks that I love. And then for one of my nudes is Dior 745 in Terrific Matte. This is kind of a brownish shade, but you know, brownish mauve. I'm not sure how to describe it. I mean, you can see the shade right here. It's pretty mauvey, but you know, with a little hint of brown, so it works really well for my skin tone. I mean, it's not that nude that it washes me out, but it's not that dark that it becomes too much for me. So it's a good office and work appropriate color. You understand what I mean? So yeah, so these 4 are my favorite lipsticks for 2017. Okay, so we're almost there. Now let's move on to, okay, one you know, makeup beauty tool that I would like to mention is this pencil brush from Morphe that I got last year. Not last year, I mean, yeah, this year. It's going to be last year now. So yeah, I got it this year, and it's a pencil brush. Yeah, it's Morphe E18. And it's so good, you know, when you want to do your lower lash line, or when you want to like have like a particular dark color at one point. It really works well for those kinds of you know, eyeshadow applications. So Morphe pencil brush in E18, really good. Okay, now let's move on to face masks. I should have done that before, but you know, whatever. So for face masks, I really loved Glam Glow Super Matte Clearing Treatment, but then I came across this gem. It is the Drunk Elephant Baby Sukari Baby Facial. It has 25% of AHA and 2% of BHA. It's a resurfacing and revealing mask, and the first time I tried it, I really liked it. It made my skin really smooth and really clean, and I felt like this was a good one. But let me tell you, the moment when I knew that this was the face mask for me. One night I was going to sleep, and I realized that I had a small pimple going on here on my chin. So the next morning when I woke up, I put this on, and next morning when I woke up, it was gone miraculously, and this was the only thing that different that I did that day. So I knew that this worked. So if you have acne prone skin and you want something that works, this is the thing to go for. I'll link everything down below so that you have everything up in place. So yeah, this is one of the face masks that I love, and the another one that I really like is this May Lindstrom clay mask. So it's May Lindstrom Skin the Problem Solver. It's a warming, correcting mask. Okay, it doesn't say anything else, but I was actually looking for, you know, good face masks that work on problem skin, that, like, you know, skin that have acne, blemishes and all that, and that's when I came across this thing. And this, I really like it. It smells of coffee and spices, and you mix it with water. You just take a teaspoon of it, mix it with 1 teaspoon of water, a moussey consistency, and then put it on your face. It takes a good amount of time to really dry, about 30 or 35 minutes, and then once it dries, it's kind of like, it's a clay mask, sure, but then it also, you know, exfoliates. It's a good exfoliator. It's kind of a chunky mask, so when you take it off, I mean, not exactly chunky, but you know what I mean. And when you take it off, it really exfoliates your skin. So every time I use this, I have an event the next day, I use this the day before, and then this on that particular day, and I love these two masks. They are so good if you have skin like me, if you have acne and blemishes, and if you really get those blackheads, those pesky blackheads that nobody likes. This is a really good option, a face mask for that. And now let's move on to some perfumes. Okay, I have two favorites here. I don't think there are going to be any surprises here if you follow my blog, but I have been loving this Chanel No. 5 Eau Premiere. I have heard really good things about Lou as well, the Chanel No. 5 Lou, but I still have to try that. But I really love this Eau Premiere. It has got that No. 5 scent, but it's not that strong, not that spicy. It's a really nice fresh scent. Oh gosh, I love this. I mean, I know that this particular fragrance is going to be in my collection for ages. And the other one that I got this one on my birthday. I just wanted a new perfume, and I got this one on my birthday. This is from Tom Ford. It is one of the perfumes that, I mean, you know, Tom Ford has two kinds of perfumes. One are like these bottles, and the other are like the Black Orchid, not opium. Black Orchid. Yeah, I mean, I like Black Orchid, but I like YSL Black Opium more. But we're not going to talk about that right now. So this is the one that I got. It is Tom Ford Costa Azura, and I really love it. It has a very different kind of smell. You know, I have never come across a perfume that smells like this. Never. I mean, I'm not sure. Well, let me read out the notes for this perfume. So the notes are juniper, herbs, green oats, oak, and warm woods. It's sure, yeah, now that I have read it, yeah, it does smell of wood and herbs. But, you know, not that you want to eat it, but the kind that you want to smell it all day. So, I mean, when I put it on, my husband says that he loves it, so I'm pretty sure it's good. So we are almost to the end. Now, two of my lifestyle favorites that I really want to talk about here are these Rebecca Minkoff bags. I mean, almost everybody I know has these bags, but I got these during the Nordstrom anniversary sale, you know, half-year anniversary sale. And I absolutely love it. It has got a pouch, and you can, you know, it's a really good bag because you can use it even when you're going out for a night out with your friends, or, you know, you're just going out for groceries. I didn't use it for groceries, but, you know, you can if you want. But I really love this. This is one bag that goes with everything, every outfit you wear. So I think this is a must for your, you know, your wardrobe. And then another lifestyle favorite are these Tory Burch heels. I got these during Thanksgiving sale. So these retail for around $300 or something. I got these for $100, so it was a good steal, and I really like it. They are suede, and they are like really pitch black, and they're pitch black, and I love that. I wore these to my office one day, and they are so comfortable. So yeah, that's my another favorite. And the last thing that I want to talk about is one of my hair favorites. It's a hair tool that I use. So it is this GHD Creative Curl Wand, Wave Wand. It has got a really different kind of style. I'm pretty sure many people I'm sure many people talk about it, but I got this about 2 or 3 months back, and yeah, I guess in September, and I have been using this ever since. It is so good. It gives such nice waves. My friends say that my hair curl looks really pretty because you know, it's not really curl, they are waves, so they look kind of natural. I'm not sure they look that natural, but I really like it. I'm going to do a blog post on how to do my hair, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, this is a really good hair tool. I mean, sure, it is kind of expensive, but you know, it's an investment, and I really like that the barrel is kind of different. It is really smooth. It is I don't know what material it is, but it's really smooth for your hair. It doesn't burn it. It doesn't cause much damage. I mean, there is heat, so there is damage, but it's not that bad as some of the other hot tools. So yeah, favorite for sure. So that would be all for today's video. I hope that I can get it up soon, and let me know if you like it, and I'll try making more. Hope you all have a very happy new year. Bye.